The software. So the Pixel is really fast. There's almost no lag throughout the phone when I'm using it. Stock Android makes the phone really fast, and I can see why a lot of people like stock Android. It is really cool to see what Android is supposed to be. And with stock Android and this being Android One phone, you get the latest updates for Android, such as Android P. But I don't really recommend Android P right now. It's really buggy, and a lot of apps just crash when you open it. The camera. The camera is a 12 megapixel sensor with f2 aperture, which lets in a lot of light, and it gets you really nice close-up bokeh. I've taken some of the best pictures of my life with this camera. There's good colors, good sharpness, and amazing dynamic range. And this is the same for the front-facing sensor. The selfies look amazing. Now, in low light, it is a bit iffy. There is still a lot of noise. The denoising is fine, but it's not great. Like, it's definitely noticeable. It's much less sharper than before. So the 4K video from this phone is super crisp, and the footage I'm about to show you is 4K footage, but it's downscaled to 1080p. So this is what the 4K video from the Pixel looks like. You don't really get a good sense of what the audio sounds like. This is straight out of the microphone, but you can see the background and it looks pretty crisp. Autofocus is not the best in 4K, I've noticed. It's not the fastest, and we're in highlight conditions where the camera doesn't really have to do much work. Now, the stabilization is a little iffy. You don't get the best stabilization, but at 1080p and 720p, the stabilization looks unreal. If you're holding your phone still, it almost looks like you're holding your phone on a tripod. And this is what the 1080p looks like on this camera. Autofocus seems to work a little bit better. It's a little bit faster, and the stabilization is again unreal. I mean, look at this. Isn't this really good stabilization? Like, I probably have to hold the camera out a little bit further back, but I mean, like, my hand is really shaky right now, and the footage still looks probably pretty smooth. Now, the front-facing sensor is an 8 megapixel sensor, and it's also a great sensor. It has great colors, great sharpness, and still that amazing dynamic range with the HDR processing. Miscellaneous. Now, some of the other things that are really good is the screen. The screen looks really nice. It has good colors and contrast with it being an OLED display. The buttons are nice and clicky. The power button is textured, and the volume rocker is a long piece, so you can easily distinguish between them. The fingerprint sensor is fast. You touch it, and maybe less than 2 seconds later, you're unlocked in your phone. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm actually going to India, and I'm probably editing this video on the plane ride there. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. And I know this was a different format than my regular videos, but I thought I tried something a little bit different. So, anyway guys, peace.